Welcome to Fastang 444.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown!
This is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 3. The range of time to leave is 22 to 26 seconds. I will leave it 25 seconds.
Begins in 30 seconds.
I thought I might be early, so I just maintained my speed through here.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
When I saw the finish was towards the base of the mountain, I actually turned too soon. I almost wound up in the middle of that clover leaf, and that could have been a fatal error. Fortunately, it wasn't. I got between those two ponds there. I'm trying to direct over towards the edge of the stadium. There are quite a few obstructions and trees that are on a direct line. If I went to the left, you can see a strip of buildings on the left there I avoid. Once I clear those, I know I can angle over towards the finish. Watch out for a few random trees along the way.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati! Head-to-heads complete! Get ready for the Final Showdown!
At the middle of this triangular-shaped intersection is where I like to leave from. This is Arena 5. The range of time to leave is 19 to 22 seconds. I will leave it 21 seconds. Seeing the other cars on the mini-map to the north, I thought they were trying to influence the finish towards Copper Canyon. I was surprised to see the finish was influenced south and not north into Copper Canyon. So now I need to scramble, get through these trees in this area. This is a difficult area with all the trees. I am just trying to go at a speed where I do not run into any of them, or if I do, minimal number of trees. It's fortunate to get through here without hitting any trees. Now I see this road that roughly goes east towards the coast, so I will follow along this line, and once I clear the trees here, I will angle over to the right. No need to go into the buildings. Get around these buildings and then angle over towards the road that goes along the coast towards this finish here. A few more trees right on the edge of the swamp here. This is most likely who influenced the finish in this level 4 Mitsubishi Lancer. So I will just pass them. keep it on the road over to the finish. Can't blame them for trying. I may have done the same.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati. Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown.
This is the point I like to leave from, on the edge of the woods, directed northwest and line up that dirt road that's ahead. This is Arena 6. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 20 seconds. They appear to be trying to influence the finish up the coast. I thought I might be a little early through here, so I just maintained my speed. I wasn't able to accelerate. Okay, the finish is north, so they were not successful at influencing the finish up the coast. I need to open up the map here, see where this finish is. Okay, it's what I thought. I've seen this finish point before. See the finish pin on the other side of the elevation in Copper Canyon. So going to the right here, over to the road that leads into the Copper Canyon is a clear route. Through a few trees, buildings over on the left. Once I clear those buildings, I know I can angle over to the left here to the road that leads into Copper Canyon. I also have to try and keep it on the road. There is a bridge ahead that if you don't go right across that bridge, you can get hung up underneath the bridge, possibly roll over, reset, and lose the race here. If they are able to catch up, that would be. There's that bridge here. And the finish is just a little ways up the road, so I don't have to go over the next bridge. Looks like the finish is just before the next bridge.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Right at this bend in the road is the point I like to leave from.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is the point I like to leave from. It's at this bend in the road just east of that intersection. This is Arena 7. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 19 seconds.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Normally when I see this finish point, I follow the road and go through the left center of the traffic circle there, but my momentum carried me over this directions, so I'm kind of freestyling going through these greenhouses and then back over to the road. This is where I can see the finish point is just over the hill. This entire race, I was very sloppy through all of my turns, not turning early to try and stay in the apex of the turns. Not too bad there, but then I need to stay on this road, so I cross this bridge, but another sloppy turn. Alright, now let's jump over this hill towards the finish.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
This T-shaped intersection, there is a shed that I like to be next to.
Head-to-heads complete! Get ready for the Final Showdown!
This is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 9. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave it 12 seconds. Finish is around the stadium. Normally I would go over to the left and follow the road, but my momentum is carrying me through these trees, so I'll try to get through these trees without hitting any of them. Close, but I didn't hit a single tree. Now in between the greenhouses, and there is a H-shaped pattern of dirt roads. I want to be on the right edge of the H. I can see where the bridge crosses the highway. There's a tree right there. Once I see that tree, I will go to the right. You can see all of the buildings and trees that I avoid on this line. Now I can gradually angle over towards the finish.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator! Head-to-heads complete! Get ready for the Final Showdown!
Right next to these trees is the point I like to leave from.
30 seconds.
You can see on the map this point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 10. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave at 23 seconds.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
should be farther over to the left, avoiding this greenhouse. My momentum carries me through here. Here's where I should start heading over to the road that goes into Guanajuato. I miscalculated, thinking it was outside of the city. Narrowly missed these buildings through here. I open up the map and I can see I need to get on the road at this point and go into the city. I thought this car that was just behind me would pass me and get on the road, but they are straight lining it. They make a fatal error of taking a straight line and will run into the wall that's around the perimeter of Guanajuato. So I just need to slow down enough to make these turns, don't overshoot them and hit anything. This should be an easy win. I am the only one taking the road into the city. One last turn over to the finish. For how terrible of a route I took, this was a fairly easy win.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
Between the arena wall and the bridge is the point I like to leave from here in the left lane.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown.
This is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 12. The range of time to leave is 16 to 18 seconds. I will leave at 18 seconds. The Porsche Cayenne tries ramming but misses, and I actually thought the Nissan GTR was as well, but they are not. They are heading odd direction there. And when the finish appears, and I am the only one going this direction at a high rate of speed, I know this should be a fairly easy win. Finish is just off the highway, it appears, and it is around the dog's head, the top of the dog's head. And I call it that because the road configuration is in the shape of a dog's head. Come up with these different shapes to help remember where obstructions and car drops are. And I actually turned a bit too soon, spin out a little bit there, but there isn't anyone even on the mini map, so that shouldn't affect the outcome here. I'm now in the dog's head. This is around the neck. Here we are to the finish.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
I was being chased by this car, and as I get to the point I'd like to leave at, they engage in a head-to-head with someone else, and both of them go off and will be out of position for the final showdown.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown.
At this bend in the road is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 15. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave at 12 seconds. As I exit, I go to the left in line of this angled road that is ahead. I will avoid buildings that are on the left and the bridge to the right there. Now the next point I am angled towards is the electrical power tower. Let's go close to that. Either side of it is fine. And follow roughly along the line of electrical power towers through here. This is a flatter line. You can see it's a little more rolling hills to the right there. I know to go to the right of this dirt road that's on the mini-map with the bend in it. There are some trees and buildings close to that bend in the road. The trees here I need to avoid as well. Now I can see the road configuration that is the thumbs up fist. There's the thumb right there. There are buildings around that thumb. Now I can angle over through a few trees here over to the finish. I bounce off of this one. Get over to the finish here.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh. Final Showdown ends in 30 seconds. To heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown!
At this bend in the road is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 15. The range of time to leave is 11 to 13 seconds. I will leave it 13 seconds.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
As I exit, I angle to the left, avoiding buildings on the left and the bridge that is on the right. Now the next point I am directed towards is the electrical power tower. I will get over on the road for this short straight section. There are some buildings on the left and there are the solar panels on the right. Angled slightly over to the left here. Now I can see the road configuration in the shape of a bird. I know following along the right wing is a clear route. You can see the lights around the church ruins. There's some buildings just before it, so I avoid all of the lava field on this line. Now I can angle over to the left. A few trees to get through here. Should be a clear route to the finish from here.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati!
There's a ridge with some cacti. On the right is the point I like to leave from. Looks like these two drivers didn't get into the final arena in time and were eliminated.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown!
This is the point I like to leave from, angled southeast. This is arena 17. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds. I will leave it 14 seconds. Alright, finish straight ahead. I will go over this small dune close to this intersection, avoiding those buildings on the right. There's some rocks along the left and some more rocks and buildings along the right I avoid. Now I will try to keep close to the left side of the dunes. There's a lava field that's off to the left I avoid on this line. Once I clear all of the lava, I can just angle over towards the finish. A few buildings on the right I avoid here. Because I was in a turn when I hit that hill, I spun out, lost most of my momentum. I should still be able to win this. It looks like the finish is just over here. Decided to do a celebratory jump off of this hill that's right here.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
I'm getting in position for the final showdown, being certain not to leave enough time for anyone to engage and complete a head-to-head. Right around this Y-shaped intersection is the point I like to leave from.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is the point that I like to leave from. This is arena 19. The range of time to leave is 17 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 20 seconds. And I'm going the direction of the yellow arrow. The green is if I was trying to influence the finish south. There's another AMG One, a Brockie, and a Lamborghini Murcielago that I go by along the way, and I tap my brakes. I thought I might be a little early.
Final Showdown in 3.
That was a bit too close to my liking. I almost was eliminated by the arena. Small fraction of a second remaining. And the finish is straight ahead. So I will go through the stadium, and I'll go slightly to the left, angle to the right here. There are buildings in a straight line. Rocky winds up by my side and is trying to bump me, so I just stay on my line. They wind up running into this tree here. I wind up hitting a tree as well, but more on the side of it where I don't stop like they did. I have to watch out for some buildings around this trapezoid area. See them there. Now follow roughly along the line of that road for a short distance and then jump over the top of the Eagle's Head. Watch watch out for these buildings here. Go over towards the finish now, waiting some more buildings. Finish is in sight now. I can taste victory.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
I just leveled up into this AMG One, and I'll show this head-to-head. This Lamborghini Centenario was nearby trying to snipe me. As I leveled up, I engaged in a head-to-head with them. They opened up their map so that I was able to actually go through them. They did me a favor. I just need to get through these buildings over to the finish now. And I think they may regret their attempt at trying to snipe me and will not make the final showdown. I am getting in position for the final showdown, not leaving enough time for someone to engage and complete a head-to-head. And right at this Y-shaped intersection is the point that I like to leave from.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the Final Showdown! Final Showdown begins in 30 seconds!
This is the point that I like to leave from. This is Arena 19. The range of time to leave is 17 to 20 seconds. I will leave it 20 seconds and go the direction of the yellow arrow, the green arrow, and that range of time is for trying to influence the finish south.
Final Showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, the finish is straight ahead, so I will go slightly to the left and angle to the right as I exit the stadium. There are some buildings in a direct line on the other side there that I avoid. Now I will follow along this road all the way until I get just on the north side of Horizon Street Scene. Angle over to the left. Avoid those 3 sheds there. And this angled road, I'll just follow along this. I know I will get beyond that bridge that is on the right that can hang you up. Through a few trees, and then there is a dirt road that crosses the stream that leads right over to the finish here. Victory is again mine.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. If you've been enjoying my channel, please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm on the way and I need your help. Thank you.